God is great. Hello, my friend. Big Ray's Ball Cards is in the house. Hey down there, Mark. Thanks for popping into the stream here. All right. Get my computer set up really quick. Don't have a super long stream, but we'll have some fun today, as always, with our Hall of Fame Friday episode number 101, Ford Frick, and baseball talking news. We'll have a lot of fun. Crossover Paranormal Society. Hey everyone, how you doing, John? Thanks for popping into the stream here. Got my Hall of Fame postcard binder all caught up. I got my cards in from Cooperstown. And then all I got to do is wait for this summer when they do the last two for 2023. So now I'll be up to 342 members in the MLB Hall of Fame. There we go. We got 2 thumbs up. Doing good there. We started with a 201. So 2 and 3. The first one at 204 will end the freebies. We got God is Great, Big Ray, and Crossover Paranormal. Again, God is Great. Big Ray. And Cops. Crossover Paranormal Society, COPS. Alright, we'll see if anybody pops in here as I finish getting everything pretty much set up here. Alright, we've got that. Got this guy set up. Make sure this computer's good to go. Get my external closed captioning turned off. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. There we go. That's right. And do me a favor. We have 4 people in here watching. Do me a favor and just type a 1 in the chat. We'll see if that does any good too. As we're going, God is Great. So we got 201, 2 and 3, 204. God is Great. We got our 3 for the 2-minute warning. Got our 3 for the 2-minute warning. Let me get them added into the giveaway. There we go. Everybody type that 1 in there. There we go. Big Ray, Chuck Dupree sports card. Chuck, you just missed it. Chuck. You just missed the 2-minute warning, brother. But that's okay. Hang out to the end. You'll get the 2-minute warning at the end if you can make it. Again, might not be a long stream today, so maybe you can hang out. But let me get into our wheel of names for the month of January and get God is Great, Big Ray, and Cops added into the entries. There we go. Should move this over here. This way you guys can see my coffee bell. And that way I got more room in the background over here. Let me get down here real quick. So we've got, let's see. Mr. Faz, God is Great. Chuck, Logan. Gotta. Okay, we'll just go down the end here. We'll get 2 cops. That one worked. Alright, we've got 2 cops in here now. That makes sense. We have 2 cops in here now. Alright, we need a God is Great. And big raise ball cards at auctions. That puts us at 188 entries. 188 entries on our way to get 200 by end of stream Monday for the January giveaway. All right. I think I'm almost ready here. We got 2 more minutes to get going. Give everybody about 10 minutes. I pushed the live button at 2:01. Missed it by a minute. But other than that, we're doing good. Oh, wow. Carl Edwards, NASCAR driver. That's pretty cool. 11 out of 35 autograph. That's a good one, Chuck. I don't open much NASCAR. I've had some NASCAR and some of the packs that I've had in the past, but don't normally open NASCAR. That is cool. All right. So we've got that all caught up and saved. Get back to episode 101. Jason's in the house, locking 99. How you doing there, brother? Let me do a refresh here. Let me get our refresh here. And one more on the live stream. All right. Six viewers, 7 thumbs up. We're doing good. Just means somebody was here earlier, gave me the thumbs up and took off. All right, let me cross these off. Oh no, check these off. I checked these off and then crossed them off on the final 2-minute warning. All right, set that list aside for now. All right. Did some organizing, made some sales on my eBay channel last night and this morning. Are you ready for the weekend? I know there's going to be some more playoff games on the road. Does anybody know what day the Super Bowl is? What day is the Super Bowl scheduled for? Does anybody know? Just kind of curious. It's not super important. Just kind of curious. I'll probably try and watch it if I can. But if something else pressing pops up before that, I might not worry about it. All right. So other than that, well, we've got 2:11. Haven't been paying attention to the chat. 10th, I think. Okay. Probably February 10th. That look about right? No, it's probably on the 12th. Maybe the 12th of February. Usually Super Bowl's on a Sunday, isn't it? So it's probably the 12th of February. Because I know this weekend, I think, isn't it Kansas City and Baltimore? Or, no, not Baltimore. The Buffalo Bills. I think it's, no, Buffalo Bills lost. Who is it? First Sunday of February. Okay, so it's the 2nd. So is it the 2nd? Here, I thought it was the 12th. Yeah, the 12th. Okay, the 12th. That's why our pastor scheduled a Super Sunday. Oh, and they're playing in Cincinnati? They're playing in Cincinnati. That's okay, Big Ray. I couldn't remember if it was the first or second Sunday of the month. But I was kind of thinking that's probably why our pastor and his wife chose to have a Super Sunday on the 12th of February. We're going to have morning services. We're going to have a potluck. And then after that, he'll give us a charge and we'll go home and watch the Super Bowl. And be able to spend time with family after church. No, it's at home. It's at home. I stand corrected to 12. No, it's at home. Cincinnati. All right. Welcome to episode number 101. Hall of Fame Friday, Ford Frick. Plus, if we have time permitting, baseball talk and news. I might bust out my... See if I can grab it real quick here without dropping my folder I gotta work on later for some church stuff. We might review some stuff out of the sports page on the Beckett. The Beckett has a small item in here talking about sold the Aaron Judge 62nd home run ball. And Deion Sanders when Coach Prime played baseball. This is the March Beckett for 2023. It's funny how they come out way in advance for these things, and then the advertising on the inside is for things that already happened. What good is really Beckett baseball when they can't publish it on time? But we're going to get into Ford Frick here and go through his biography. SB is in Super Bowl is in Glendale, Phoenix, Arizona this year. Oh, so they're going to have a warm Super Bowl this year in sunny Arizona. That's cool. All right, so we are on episode 101 for Hall of Fame Friday. Ford Frick is our Hall of Fame person for today. Oops, why did I just do that? Let me get it all justified now. I wanted to... There we go. I'll do it that way for now. So here, there we go. So Ford Frick, Ford Christopher Frick, was born December 19th, 1894, and passed away April 8th, 1978, was an American sports writer and baseball executive. After working as a teacher and a sports writer for the New York American, he served as a public relations director of the National League, then as the league's president from 1934 to 1951. He was the third commissioner of Major League Baseball from 1951 to 1965. While Frick was National League president, he had a major role in the establishment of the Baseball Hall of Fame as a museum that honors the best players in baseball history. He extinguished threats of a player strike in response to the racial integration of the major leagues. During Frick's term as commissioner, expansion occurred and MLB faced the threat of having its antitrust exemption revoked by Congress. He was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1970. The Ford C. Frick Award, recognizing recognizes outstanding MLB broadcasters. Okay, give me a second here. I smudged my glasses. I just gotta fix this little error real quick so I can try and see clearer. If I can do it right way. It's the bottom here, Blomdahl, not the top. There we go. There we go. Now I can put my eyeballs back in. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. As far as his early life, Frick was born on a farm in Wauwaka, Indiana, and went to high school in Rome City, Indiana. He took classes at International Business College for Fort Wayne, then worked for a company that made engines for windmills. He attended DePaul University, where he played first base for the DePaul baseball team and ran track. He graduated in 1915. He had been a member of the Phi Kappa Psi fraternity. Frick went to Colorado to play semi-pro baseball in Walsenburg. After his stint as a baseball player, Frick lived in Colorado Springs. He taught English at Colorado Springs High School and at Colorado College. Frick moonlighted for the Gazette, covering sports and news until he left to work for the War Department near the conclusion of World War II. When the war was over, Frick worked in Denver for the Rocky Mountain News. Frick returned to Colorado Springs to take a job with the Evening Telegraph, which later merged with the Gazette. Around this time, he had given some thought to starting his own advertising agency. In 1921, a flood devastated much of Pueblo, Colorado. When other reporters had flown in to cover the flood, their airplanes had become stuck in muddy conditions, leaving them stranded in Pueblo. Frick had a pilot fly him there, but instead of landing, they circled low over the city, where Frick took notes and photographs. He was able to file his story a day earlier than other reporters. The recognition from the flood helped Frick get a position with the New York American in 1922. Frick was also a broadcaster for WOR in New York. Then on to National League president. In 1934, he became the National League's Public Relations Director and then became president of the league later that year. In June 1937, Cardinals pitcher Dizzy Dean began to publicly criticize the National League and Frick. In response, Frick said that he was suspending Dean until the pitcher issued a written apology. Dean indicated that he would not apologize and that he would boycott the 1937 All-Star Game. Suspended or not, the Cardinals made peace with Frick so that Dean could return to play. He appeared in the All-Star Game, but he sustained a toe injury in the game. The injury altered his delivery, and he later injured his arm, never returning to All-Star form. A Communist Party USA newspaper known as the Daily Worker asked Frick in 1937 about the feasibility of racially integrating baseball. Frick said that there was no rule discriminating against players on the basis of race. He said that professional baseball required ability, good habits, and strong character. Disingenuously, he asserted that he was not aware of a case in which race had played a role in the selection of a major league player. In the late 1930s, Frick played a central role in establishing the National Baseball Hall of Fame Museum in Cooperstown, New York. He gathered a team of representatives from the major news wire services, including Davis Walsh of the International News Service, Alan J. Gould of the Associated Press, and Henry L. Farrell of the United Press International. They took the ideal to the Baseball Writers Association of America, and that organization became the voting body for Hall of Fame elections. When several members of the St. Louis Cardinals planned to protest Jackie Robinson's breaking of baseball's color barrier, Frick threatened any players involved with suspension. While president of the National League, Frick served on DePaul University's Board of Trustees. He was also president of the school's Alumni Association, helping to create the DePaul Alumni Foundation. In 1951, some baseball owners had become displeased with Happy Chandler's service as commissioner and did not want to renew his contract. In September, the owners elected Frick to replace Chandler. In a 12-hour meeting that the Chicago Tribune called their all-time peak in dilly-dallying. The owners were able to quickly narrow the candidates down from 5 unnamed nominees to 2 frontrunners, Frick and Warren Giles. The owners deadlocked until Giles decided to remove his name from the consideration. Giles, who had been president and general manager of the Cincinnati Reds, succeeded Frick as National League president. 12, stand corrected, 12, no, it's at home. Okay, nothing new as of now. Just refresh the chat here. Go back here, refresh the chat. Get back in. Then on to being the baseball commissioner. After this sip of water. I had a healthy lunch before I came up here. I had two lumpias. Lumpia Shanghai. That's the smaller ones. My wife also cooked the vegetable ones. I said, if you don't eat all 3 of them, I'll have one when I get downstairs later. All right. So as far as the baseball commissioner now, Frick agreed to a 7-year contract worth $65,000 each year. When he assumed the office, Frick said that he was surprised to be elected, even though he knew he was a candidate for the position. Just before his announcement, the Major League team owners voted that the commissioner's office would be located in a city with 2 Major League teams. Frick decided to relocate the office from Cincinnati to New York. In 1957, Frick addressed the organized campaign of ballot stuffing for that year's All-Star game, in which most of the ballots originated from Cincinnati and had stacked the National League team with Reds. In response, Frick overruled the fan vote, removed 2 Reds from the starting lineup, and appointed 2 replacements from other teams. He then took the vote away from the fans and kept it that way for the remainder of his tenure. Frick presided over the expansion of the American and National Leagues from 8 to 10 teams, faced with a Congress threatening to revoke baseball's antitrust exemption. Frick had initially favored the development of a 3rd major league within organized baseball, but relented when the established league owners objected and pursued their own expansion plans. Following expansion, the regular season was extended to 162 games from 154 in order to maintain a balanced schedule. Inaction was sometimes cited by Frick's critics as one of his weaknesses. Writers often derided Frick for his hands-off approach to baseball matters. Writer Jerome Holtzman described Frick's term as commissioner by saying that he sailed a smooth course and seldom descended from his throne. When asked why he absented himself from the many battles below, he often said, "It's a league matter." In retrospect, he understood his role. He was a caretaker, not a czar. Frick's critics also accused him of favoring the National League in his rulings, such as how the 1960s expansion team would be stocked. The asterisk. Frick's most highly criticized decision as commissioner was to request baseball record keepers to list the single-season home run records of Babe Ruth and Roger Maris separately in 1961. Based on the length of the season played, Frick called a press conference to issue a ruling that a player must hit more than 60 home runs in his first 154 games in order to be considered the record holder, giving birth to a misunderstanding that an asterisk was placed next to Maris's record when Maris did so in a newly expanded 162-game season. Frick indeed called for some distinctive mark next to the record books. The asterisk as a designation was immediately suggested by the New York Daily News sportswriter Dick Young, but MLB actually had no direct control over any record books until many years later. It all was merely a suggestion on Frick's part, while he and Ruth had been friends, enough for Frick to have been at Ruth's deathbed. He lacked any authority as baseball commissioner to make any of it so. So within a few years, the controversy died down and all prominent baseball record keepers listed Maris as the single-season record holder. All right, next on to his retirement. In 1960, Frick said that he would probably retire when his contract expired in 1965. He said that his remaining goals for his team as commissioner were to complete the expansion process and to convince Congress to allow each baseball league to set its own television policies. He maintained involvement with the Baseball Hall of Fame, serving as chairman of the board in 1966 and serving on the Veterans Committee from 1966 to 1969. Frick himself was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee in 1970 and was said to have chastised Hall of Fame voters at a meeting of the Baseball Writers Association of America after they elected no major league candidates in the 1971 Hall of Fame balloting. As far as his legacy, the Baseball Hall of Fame created the Ford C. Frick Award in 1978 and presents the award annually to a baseball broadcaster for major contributions to the game. Frick was posthumously inducted into the DePaul University Athletic Hall of Fame. In 2001, a made-for-television film, 61, Frick was portrayed by actor Donald Moffat. Then, as far as his personal life, Frick married Eleanor Cowing in 1916. His son Fred attended Fordham Preparatory School with future baseball executive Buzzy Bavas. Bavasi was planning to attend law school, but Frick introduced him to Larry McPhail of the Brooklyn Dodgers, and Bavasi was given a job in minor league baseball, where he began to work his way up the organization. Near the end of Frick's term as commissioner, he purchased a second home in Broadmoor, Colorado, though he maintained his primary residence in New York. Frick died on April the 8th, 1978, at the age of 83, at a hospital in Bronxville, New York. He had suffered a series of strokes in his latter years, and upon his death, Commissioner Bowie Kuhn said Frick brought the game integrity, dedication, and a happy tranquility, far removed from the turbulence of today. He is interred in Christchurch Columbarium in Bronxville. So there you have it. Ford Frick, episode number 101. He was the third commissioner of baseball. He was in office September 20th, 1951 through November 16th, 1965, preceded by Happy Chandler and William Eckert. He was the 11th president of the National League from, again, 1934 to 1951, preceded by John Idler and Warren Giles. As far as his personal details, he was born in Ford Christopher Frick, December 19, 1894, Wauwaka, Indiana. On April the 8th, he passed away in 1978 at the age of 83 in Bronxville, New York. And his alma mater is DePaul University. As far as his baseball career, again, he was a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1970 by the election method of Veterans Committee in 1970. So there you have it. Ford Frick, our Hall of Fame Friday broadcaster. Not a baseball player. Broadcaster, commissioner of baseball, and such. Faith, Family, and Sports is in the house. Happy Friday. Chuck Dupree, Sports Cards, Aaron. Faith, Family, and Sports says Chuck. All right. We will put this over here, so I'll put that back in my binder. And next week, let's see, who's next after Ford Frick? I have to look on my... Frank Frisch will be next, and then after that, that'll be the first. So we'll finish off the F's and end up in the G's. That means we'll be getting closer to Griffey. I'm gonna have to get something ready for Griffey. It's gonna be a spectacular one. He's my biggest PC. I don't know. I might have to try and see if I can organize his cards, because Cal Ripken, ours, is gonna be way down the road. So I should just center on Griffey instead of Ripken. Sort his cards and get his binder organized finally. After all these years of just putting them in count boxes. I've got 5,000 count box and two 3,300 count boxes, plus more. Plus a sleeve. Plus a box of all kinds of good stuff of his. I've got a whole section under my table here, all Griffies that I got to get organized and put in a binder or two, or however many it might take. So hopefully you enjoyed this, but we will do who did I say again is next week? Frank Frisch. Frank Frisch. Frank Frisch. I can't remember if I have any of his ball cards or not. We'll find out next week. We'll find out next week. Bernie H, good afternoon, Bernie. How you doing? Chuck, Aaron. All right, let me refresh the chat here, and we'll see. Maybe we'll go through these couple articles from Beckett, and I'll just read through these for you. Or something to just finish off our shortened stream for our Hall of Fame Friday. Well, we will have fun, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, let me see something. Oh my word, really? You're gotta be kidding me. That is so cool. I won $9 on my solitaire game. That's pretty cool. I didn't do that good at all in that game, but I guess I ended up in first place. Because everybody else down the line, 1 through 5, didn't get hardly any score at all. They were being nice to me. Oh, the things you do to have fun when you're not busy. Callie and Jordan squads. Wow, we got a bunch. We're almost up at double digits. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. Again, I'll do something special if we get if we end up in the not so distant future getting 20 thumbs up during a stream. That's very rare for me. That's why I'm saying that. Let's do this real quick. Got these all refreshed. Excuse me for belching there a little bit there. But we'll take a look at the latest and newest Beckett. Callie and George, smash that thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up. All right, so let's go through. I'm gonna talk about a few of them here. There you go. I'll just show you some. Go in a few pages here. They got Captain Fantastic. Got this little article here. It says Aaron Judge stands by the plaque of Roger Maris, whose American League single-season home run mark was passed by Judge this season. The Yankees used a December 21st press conference to formally announce they had re-signed their star slugger to a 9-year, $360 million deal. It represents the largest free agent contract in Major League history. Yankees also named Judge the 16th team captain in the franchise history, and the first since Derek Jeter retired in 2014. Ron Guidry and Roger Eugene Maris. We'll have Guidry's coming up here soon. So Guidry's a Yankee too, huh? All right, there we go. This is your list of the 25 top selling cards out there in case you have any of them. I think there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the top 25 selling cards are without autographs. I guess the number one still is the 2011 Topps update for Mike Trout. Sells on average between $300 and $800. Last issue is second. It bumped back up to first place. And then, of course, your 17th. I'm going to do the ones that are no autograph. A Justin Verlander will sell from between $25 and $80. I've got at least one of those in my 2005 Topps baseball card set. And then next we have here an Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge, 2017 Topps Chrome, number 169, between $40 and $100. Then we have another Aaron Judge here, 2013 Chrome Draft Pick, PDPP19 Aaron Judge. All right. And then next we've got an Albert Pujols, 2001 Topps Chrome, card number 596, between $150 and $400. And then last but not least is Jeremy Pena, 2020 Bowman Chrome Prospect, BCP 61. Pretty cool on those cards. Boom, we're up to 11 now. There we go. This is the one I wanted to share with you primarily here. Primarily here is historic Aaron Judge 62nd home run baseball sells for, we got a certification sticker on there, official Major League Baseball with the C on it, 5013. Oh, was that number 13 when that got caught? I guess it's a few different ones here. Oh, this is the same one. Oh, just different parts of the ball is what they did here. So it's the baseball slugged by Aaron Judge for his 62nd home run of the 2022 season, breaking Roger Maris's 61-year-old American League record, sold for $1.5 million, including buyer's premium, in Golden's December Elite Auction. The ball was caught October 4th by Corey Humans, who was attending the Yankees game versus the Texas Rangers at Globe Life Field, Arlington. According to Golden, after Humans caught ball, he kept it in a safe deposit box. Once Humans made the decision to sell, he contacted Golden, who sent a professional security team to Texas to retrieve the ball. Although there were some pre-sale estimates that placed the value of the ball at $3 million, the bidding never approached that sum. The most ever paid for a baseball is the $3.1 million paid for Mark McGwire's 70th home run ball from the historic 1998 season. So I thought that was noteworthy to just share with you all out there. Hopefully you're doing well. See what time we got here. 43 minutes. We can go through at least a little bit more of it. We got Prime Time on the Diamond. Spring Training 1993. Long before Coach Prime was making headlines in the college football ranks, Deion Sanders was running down the center field and flying fast on the base paths. Here's a look at baseball's side of one of the most successful two-sport athletes ever. Sanders may be best known for winning 2 Super Bowl rings, one with the 49ers and one with the Cowboys, enshrinement to the Pro Football Hall of Fame for being named head football coach at Colorado. But he also played in a World Series, and as of now, he's still the only player to ever play in both major events. At one point, Sanders was playing football and baseball in the same day. Atlanta. It was with the Braves that Sanders reached the 1992 World Series, and he was electric. Over 15 at-bats, he hit .533 with 2 doubles and 5 stolen bases. The Braves lost the series in 6 games, and Deion played 9 seasons with 4 teams: the Yankees, the Braves, the Reds, and the Giants. Now we just got some different pictures here. It says 2 of the greatest 2 sports stars in history, Sanders and Bo Jackson, talked to the media in 1989, the year Dion made his major league debut at age 21. Then we have down here, see if I can get it in the picture better here. There we go. We've got the major league debut, May 31st, 1989. Then we got Deion Sanders, 1992, Upper Deck. And down here it says Sanders was drafted by the Yankees in the 30th round of the 1988 MLB draft. And a few months later, he was the number 5 overall pick in the NFL draft. Up here, it looked like he was playing with Cincinnati. The Braves traded Sanders to the Reds in May 1994, and then the Reds dealt him to the Giants the next year. So he played for at least 3 teams, huh? Well, they got him here with New York, the Braves, the Cincinnati Reds, the Giants. Wow. And then here's some of his rookie cards here. Well, there he is playing football. Sanders with the Cowboys. And then Sanders breaks up a pass intended for Sean Jefferson in Super Bowl VIII. The Niners was the game's 49 later that year. He would be headed to San Francisco to play baseball. The rookie card. Deion Sanders was featured on 6 rookie cards released in 1989, 3 MLB and 3 NFL. So there you go. 1989, the rookies. 1989 tops traded. And the 1989 Fleer update. The 1989 score rookie card, the 1989 Topps Traded 30T rookie card for football. That was football also. And then 1989 Pro Set, number 486 rookie card. I think I've seen some of these before. There you go. Then we got just a little bit of info here. 2022 Panini Prism Draft Picks. Any of you guys opened up any of this product? And then see our favorite Citos. Our editors each picked their 3 favorite Mayumi Cito Topps MLB Living Set cards. The Seattle Mariners Ichiro, the Oakland Athletics Raleigh Fingers, and the Seattle Mariners Kyle Lewis. Awesome. Oh, it says the top 5. Here's the other 2. The Ty Cobb with the Detroit Tigers, number 255, and the Fred McGriff, who just made it into the Hall of Fame. His card number 362. And the Charlie Blackmon, 31. And she's retiring from this art position. I guess she's done painting the Mayumi Cito retiring from Topps MLB Living Set. Got the Aaron Judge here too, and then the Cito and Hideki Matsui. So after 5 years, 480 cards drawn, over 1.8 million cards sold, Mayumi Cito is retiring from Topps MLB Living Set. Her last card, Hideki Matsui, dropped December 28th on the Topps website. It will act as a symbolic bookend for Cito's work on the set, which began with card number 1. Aaron Judge. I thought it would be nice if I could end with either the same team as Aaron Judge or a Japanese player. said Cito when deciding who to draw for her final living set card. With Matsui, it works for both. Cito's artwork kicked off the ongoing set in 2018, offering lifelike interpretations over several generations of Major League Baseball players. For the first 2 years, Cito worked solo, starting out with 3 cards per week before shifting to 2. Jared Kelly joined in 2021, and their pair have split duties, doing 1 card each week for the past 2 years. Even with Cito stepping away, the Topps MLB Living set will continue in 2023 with Kelly. Topps will add a new artist to work with him as well. For Cito, having Matsui as her final card carries added personal meaning. I thought it was rare that my father's name, Hideki, and Mr. Matsui's name, Hideki, have exactly the same kanji characters, Cito said. I have never seen anyone around me with the same kanji, and he was one of the players who left a strong impression on me from childhood. She also noted how Matsui, like her, was a fan of Hanshin Tigers growing up. For many collectors, the living set will live as it intended on, but Cito's art will be missed. Pretty cool. And then here we got Early Cobb bat breaks 1 million mark. Can you imagine that? I think we'll end with this one right here. Where are we? Yeah, we're getting pretty close to my hour mark here. And we're going to do an end. We're going to do an end. Going to do our 2-minute warning soon. Early Cobb bat breaks $1 million mark. Gray flannel sells. 1905 rookie bat. The earliest known Ty Cobb game-used bat, this one dating to his rookie season of 1905, sold for $1,074,544 in gray flannels November 2022 holiday auction. The bat is at Hillerich and Bradsby's C28, a model specifically used from 1900 to 1905. According to Gray Flannel, the bat shows evidence of outstanding use with a light crack on the upper handle. Ball marks can be seen on the right side of the bat and back barrel. Gray Flannel further described the bat as the earliest known and best in existence. The sale marks just the 3rd time a genuine bat has sold for more than $1 million. A 1918 to 22 Babe Ruth bat sold for $1.6 million by Heritage earlier this year, while a 1916 to 18 bat sold for $1.02 million last year. As a rookie in 1905, the 18-year-old Cobb played 41 games with the Tigers, hitting .238 with a home run and 15 RBIs. It was the only season in the 24-year career that he did not hit .300 or better. And then they just talk about transcendent product, and that takes care of it. And then all the rest, for the most part, after they have a few articles, is just all pricing for primarily newer baseball. You have to get the big. They'll have just near the beginning here, they'll have some of the older stuff, not much. Most of it's, yeah, they only have like a, they got some of the Market Watch cards here for Bowman Chrome Sapphire, which was newly released. So Bowman Chrome Sapphire, but they have like a 90 91 Upper Deck Heroes of Baseball. Mostly the autographs or the inserts. The Fergie Jenkins or the header art card. The H3 and the H4. And then they go into just 2000. The 2000 era cards are in here, but in the big encyclopedia, I think, which I already put in the other room, it contains all the old vintage cards all the way up to the new stuff, for the most part. But yes, they still do the Beckett's. They still do the Beckett's. Like I said, it's mostly got the 2000 era on up. So it's mostly new stuff, but I still get it. I still do. I'm a Beckett tried and true. At least you can use it as a guide as to what's selling out on the market there. That's what I think they do with it themselves. So, without further ado, let me get my little sticker here. I'm going to get ready here real quick. And all right, that there starts the final 2-minute warning. That starts the final 2-minute warning, so we'll see when people start typing here. But I have it at 2:58. We've got Chuck Dupree. First in there, subscribe to Beckett Digital for the checklists. Oh, I use the trading card database because it's free and they get all the current checklists, and then you can print it out and print out your checklists and stuff so you have them handy. You can just mark off cards as you get them in the set. That's what I kind of do. So we got Chuck Dupree. Chuck Dupree. Gets +2. We got Big Ray. There's a +3 because he was here when we started the stream. Let's see who else we get in here. We got 58, 59, 3. As soon as I see a 301, we're going to end the final 2-minute warning. Then we'll end the stream for today. Okay. Going out of town tomorrow for a day. Just going a little bit farther south to visit our niece. Interesting articles, Don. I might be interested in a $50 tier. Oh, for my Patreon? Well, there you go. All you do is you go in and sign up for my Patreon. You can sign up today. The billing won't come out until the 1st of February. It'll come out the 1st of February there, Bernie. Time out. How many do I have left? Time out. How many do I have left? What do you mean, how many do you have left there? Let's see. Bernie H. Bernie H. You get 2 entries into the end of month giveaway. And then Lockin 99. Lockin 99 is dun 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 is 2. I'm confused a little bit. What do you time out? How many do I have left? How many timeouts do you have left there, Jason? I'm confused. Did I miss something earlier? Final 2-minute warnings. Interesting articles, Don. A $50 tier. Well, yeah, you can sign up there, Bernie. Bernie H. All you do is when you sign up, make sure you tell me what, send me a message on Patreon. And then when your payment clears after the first of the month, I'll be packaging up your box and sending it out to you. Just tell me which team. I would be interested in the Pirates and Yankees. I am pretty positive. Let me just go check real quick. I'm pretty sure. Let me go to my Patreon and see who's signed up right now. I don't think anybody new's signed up recently. Yeah, so right now, all I have is Aaron's got the Cincinnati Reds and Diamond Princess. Diamond Princess has the Los Angeles Angels. So yes, I've still got 28 teams still available. I do still have 28 teams available. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could talk about that. Okay, I would be interested in the Pirates and Yankees. I'll just put a note here there, Bernie H. If you sign up, you got to sign up on my Patreon page. Go to my homepage on YouTube, and you'll see a link that'll take you into my Patreon. If you want, I can... now we'll just leave it at that for now. All right. So you'd want... So Bernie H. Yeah, when somebody signs up for that tier, as long as they stay signed up every month, the team will be available. And again, we're going to do this through 2023. I will get with my wife. She has the PayPal, and it would be her name. Oh, that's fine. Just put a little note in there when you send it to me so I know it'll be for Bernie H. Because I'll keep track by... But thanks, Bernie. Yeah, once I see the sign up, I will make sure I give you the Pirates and the Yankees, and then I'll take them off the list. So yours will be a split box. You kind of read how it works, right? You'll get about, in each of the 3 boxes that you'll get in the monster box, you'll get a Fairfield box, a blaster box, and a mega box. You'll get a total of 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 packs of cards in all 3 boxes, and you'll have half Yankees and half Pirates. Okay? We can do that. It's first come, first serve, so I'll narrow it down when those teams all go away. Pirates and Yankees. So remember, in each of the boxes, you're guaranteed a hit. So you'll be guaranteed a hit in the Fairfield, or the Carefield, and the blaster box, and the mega box. Each of those boxes, you'll get a guaranteed hit. You might get more than one, but you will get a guaranteed hit. I will do that, Don. Sounds good. Okay. Thanks, Bernie. Appreciate you, brother. And once you're signed up for either a Patreon or a channel member or something of that nature, you automatically get a wrench. So I know you're fairly new in here, Bernie H, but as soon as you sign up, I'll put your little blue wrench jacket on you, just so you know. Okay, oh, that's fine. Anytime over the weekend, and then I'll send you a message saying you're locked in and looking forward to sending your first box out. Should be next week. So what I do is as soon as I get the payment, that way I have the money so I can ship the cards out to you. Okay? But yeah, I'll tentatively mark you down for the Pirates and the Yankees as soon as that processes through after the first of the month. But yeah, you can sign up and it won't come out of your PayPal or whatever you got it set up for until the first of the month. So that, let me double check here, make sure we didn't miss 3. Okay, yeah, Bernie H. Lockin 99. Where is Lockin? Timeout. Did I miss something? What did Lockin say earlier? Did I miss something? No, it's at home. Okay. So, Jason, are you still hanging out there? I mean, I don't have to. I just put that in there. 2-minute end is done. It's way past done, but that's okay. I know Lockin was the last one that made it in, along with Bernie. Bernie H. Boom, boom, boom. Was right there at 3:02. Ended it. Yay. Oh, so yeah, when Bernie H signs up, then I'll have, let's see, 30. I'll have 26 teams left. I'll still have 26 teams left. So far, Bernie H is the only one that's got a double team. It's got a double team. All right. So other than that, so you said up there earlier, Lockin, time out, how many do I have left? And if you're talking about the Patreon, yeah, we have 26. 26. So I went over there. It just shows Diamond Princess and Erin for Faith, Family, and Sports. Diamond's got a mega box she signed up for. Aaron's got a blaster box that he signed up for. And now probably it should be Bernie H. Bernie H signing up possibly tomorrow, hopefully. So other than that, all right. So let's see. Let me get these added in here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 more entries is going to put us where? On the wheel. Now I'll give you guys an update real quick here. I think that'll mark us. We got Big Ray. Big Ray gets 2 more. It's going to do that again, isn't it? Nope. Wait, actually, I think it might work for Big Ray. Yes. Okay, I got Big Ray. Chuck Debris. No. Fine. Okay, Chuck Debris. Gotta get some Bernie H here. I do it this way. And Lockin $1.99. And then one more big ray, right? I forgot, instead of 2 you get 3, so I gotta add one more. You were here at the beginning and the end. So actually that got us up to $199. So on Monday or Tuesday, we'll probably end up topping up with the 8th prize. Should be topping up with the 8th prize. All right. Bernie H, have a great rest of your evening now. Oh, thanks, Bernie H. Appreciate you, brother. And thanks for hopping on board for that tier. Should be a whole bunch of Yankees and Pirates coming your way here soon next month. What a deal. What a deal. I'm just trying different avenues of seeing how I can help people collect their cards that they like to collect. Let me get this saved really quick here with 199 entries for the month of January. Okay, got those crossed out. Let me set that on the side there. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off here. Just over an hour mark, but that's okay. So this has been Tom Blomdahl. Boom. Hall of Fame veterans, sports cards, and more. Having been live for episode 101, Hall of Fame Friday Fort Frick, and baseball talk and news, and Patreon update. Could have 4 teams spoken for. 26 still left open. Check out my Patreon channel if you get a chance, okay? And we'll see you all on Tuesday at 2 p.m. for our Take It Back Tuesday. Don't know what we're going to do yet, but it'll be something. I'll be taking you back in time. All right, until then, y'all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and hopefully we'll see you around the channels, okay? Bye for now. Take care. And as David always says at the end of his videos, it's not just words, but be blessed. We'll see y'all. Take care and have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Bye for now. Faith, family, and sports. Take care, brother. Bernie H. Lockin 99. Big Rays. Chuck Dupree. God is great. Who else? Did I miss anybody else in here? Callie and Jordan Squad. Chuck, Faith, Callie. Boom. And 12 thumbs up. Appreciate y'all.